In the shadow of Buckingham Palace, where generations of royal blood have shaped the course of history, a silent yet seismic battle is unfolding. This is not the kind of drama that plays out in public view, no, this is a deeper, more insidious power struggle between two of the most pivotal figures in the British royal family, Queen Camilla, consort to King Charles III, and Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge, heir to the throne. It is a battle that could determine the very future of the British monarchy, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The monarchy, once a symbol of unity and tradition, is now facing an existential crisis. Can it adapt to the pressures of modern society without losing its core values? As these two formidable figures, Camilla and William, lock horns in what can only be described as a covert Game of Thrones, the future of the British royal family hangs in the balance. Queen Camilla's ascension to the throne was a moment that marked the culmination of years of public disdain, personal sacrifice, and political maneuvering. When she first entered the royal spotlight, Camilla was largely vilified. The whispers of her role in the downfall of Princess Diana's marriage to Prince Charles could not be erased easily. For years, she was the woman in the shadows, the other woman, subject to public scorn and disdain. Yet, over time, Camilla slowly began to rebrand herself, working tirelessly to build bridges with the British public and prove herself as a worthy consort to King Charles. Charitable engagements, public appearances, and her ever-increasing presence at royal events all worked to enhance her image, making her appear as more than just Charles's wife. She was now a significant force within the royal family, yet not without controversy. Her role as queen consort, though officially solidified, is far from universally accepted. While she may have conquered the public's perception, there are still those who see her as a symbol of scandal, someone whose ascent to the throne feels like an affront to the legacy of Princess Diana. Her position, therefore, is one of constant balancing. She must remain the supportive and dignified consort, but also one who must continually assert her relevance and influence within the royal family. And what better way to do that than by becoming a powerful political and social figure in her own right? In stark contrast to Camilla's calculated rise, Prince William's journey to the throne is marked by an entirely different set of challenges. The future king, born to lead but burdened with responsibility, has always been viewed as a stabilizing figure for the monarchy. But underneath that composed exterior lies a man who is deeply conflicted. He is trapped between duty to his family, loyalty to his father, and a vision for the monarchy that is strikingly different from what many expect. As the son of Princess Diana, William was thrust into the public eye in the most dramatic and tragic way possible. He was never afforded the luxury of living a private life, and this public scrutiny has undoubtedly shaped his approach to royal duties. The years have only heightened the pressure on him to be the perfect heir, dutiful, respectful, and dutiful to royal tradition. But what if that tradition, which has defined the monarchy for centuries, is exactly what threatens its survival? William, unlike his father or Queen Camilla, represents the younger generation, the future. His views on the monarchy's role in modern society are more progressive, and therein lies the rub. His desire for a more modern and transparent monarchy often comes into conflict with the more traditional views held by Queen Camilla, King Charles, and other royal elders. William is not merely the prince-in-waiting, he is a visionary, someone who sees a monarchy that must evolve to survive, or risk becoming irrelevant in the eyes of a changing world. The rift between tradition and modernity, the monarchy's battle for survival. At the heart of the struggle between Camilla and William is a more fundamental conflict, that of tradition versus modernity. The royal family, in all its grandeur, has always been a symbol of continuity, a representation of British history and tradition. But in an era of transparency, social media, and a public that demands accountability from its leaders, how long can this vision of the monarchy endure? Queen Camilla, having spent decades understanding the ins and outs of royal life, knows that her place is one of steadfastness and tradition. She is not interested in revolutionary change, rather, she seeks to protect the monarchy from the forces that threaten to tear it apart. Her loyalty to the crown is unquestioned, but her belief in the preservation of royal traditions often puts her at odds with her stepson, Prince William. For William, however, this vision is suffocating. He knows that in order for the monarchy to survive the 21st century, it must shed its outdated notions of secrecy, formality, and distance from the people. He wants a monarchy that is more in touch with the public, more approachable, and most importantly, more transparent. It is not that William dismisses tradition entirely, far from it. He understands the significance of royal duty and the weight of history that comes with the crown. But his vision is one that embraces modernity. The monarchy, in his eyes, must evolve, must adapt to the realities of contemporary Britain and the world. His wife, Princess Catherine, has been a steadfast ally in this vision, championing causes like mental health awareness, the importance of education, and the need for environmental change. But this clash of ideologies is more than just political, it is deeply personal. Prince William, who has spent his life preparing for this role, is unwilling to let the monarchy slip into irrelevance. Meanwhile, Camilla, having only recently earned her place as queen consort, will not relinquish the power she has fought so hard to maintain. Camilla versus William, the personal dynamics that could shatter the monarchy. What makes this struggle even more intriguing is the personal dynamics at play. William's relationship with Queen Camilla is one marked by restraint, politeness, and an unspoken understanding of the tensions that exist between them. While they publicly appear to be cordial, behind closed doors, their rivalry is far more complex. For Camilla, the challenge lies in balancing her loyalty to her husband, King Charles, and her own ambitions for the monarchy. For William, the challenge is balancing his love for his family, his sense of duty to the crown, and his desire to reshape the future of the monarchy. Each move, each decision made by these two figures, has far-reaching consequences, not just for their personal lives, but for the monarchy as a whole. Their power struggle isn't just about who gets to wear the crown. It is about the monarchy's relevance in the modern age. Will Camilla's steadfast commitment to tradition prevail, or will William's vision for a progressive, transparent monarchy win the day? As the stakes grow higher, the emotional and political fallout of this battle will have consequences for generations to come. At this moment in history, the British monarchy stands at a crossroads. King Charles's reign, though still in its infancy, is already marked by tension and uncertainty. The passing of time will only make these tensions more pronounced. As Charles continues to age and his reign faces inevitable challenges, the question remains, will Queen Camilla consolidate power and continue her traditionalist agenda, or will Prince William seize control of the monarchy's future, steering it towards a new, modern vision? As the conflict between tradition and modernity continues to unfold within the royal family, the future of the British monarchy becomes ever more uncertain. What is clear, however, is that the rivalry between Queen Camilla and Prince William is far from over. Their relationship, steeped in personal history, duty and ambition, will shape the monarchy for years to come. At the heart of this royal drama is a simple truth: power, like the crown itself, is never truly secure. The future of the British monarchy will be written not only by the king, but by those who surround him. As we watch this unfolding saga, we must ask ourselves, who will truly control the future of the crown? The answer may surprise us all.